Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly we heard that the king threw Mariam out of the palace because they had a serious gbasgbos between the king and the Mariam. We do know that the king have made it clear that nothing stops him from starting the new year 2024, which is not up to 1 month from now, with Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife, with Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo, you know, because according to him, he said it is beginning to is an embarrassing thing to him that his only son is outside his palace, while other people's children are in his own palace growing up, that he is no more happy about everything. While others are saying that he is saying like this because all the things that they have been using to manipulate him has been cleared off from his eyes. And we do know that the king have mandated all the Olories to leave the palace to get a house while he buy the house for them. And Temitope have gotten her own, and we heard that the king have bought the house for Temitope. Even Olori Tobi, they said Tobi too have gotten her own, and the king also bought her own for her. Then Mariam went and found a house that the price was too much. According to her, they said her own house cost about 309 million naira, but the king rejected it, saying that he cannot afford such a house for Mariam, that it is way beyond his limit and budget. That if Mariam really wants to get a house for the king to pay for her, that she should get a house within the range that he will be able to pay, because Temitope's own is around 90 million or something. The same thing with Tobi's own. But Mariam went and brought and find a house that worth 309 million, and the king said no to that. And ever since then, Mariam have not been making any attempt to get a house again, because we do know that the reason he found that house was to see something that he will lay hands on, to keep claiming that she's not going anywhere. So right now, what we are hearing now is that as the king have sat all of them down, they said the king called them, especially those of them that have not gotten a house, and asked them what is still keeping them. Why is it that they have not presented any house for him to buy for them, and all of that. They said Mariam told the king that, look, that all the house that she have found, that she did not like any of them. That the only one that she liked was that 300 and something million own. But right now that she have bought a land, she says she bought a land, very expensive one, and she's no longer looking at the king, whether the king pays for the buys house for her or not. But the only thing that the king have to do is that he will give her time to build the house, that she is starting building the house anytime soon. And when she finished building the house, that she is going to leave the palace. And they said the king asked Mariam, how long are you going to build the house? And Mariam answered the king that anytime she is done with building the house, that she is going to leave the palace. And they said that did not go well with the king, knowing fully well that Queen Naomi is not even shaking. Whether Mariam lives or not, as Queen Naomi can never enter that palace unless all of them lives, you know. That she doesn't care if she stays for the next 5 years, but that is what the king doesn't want. The king wants Prince Tadenikawo to enter the palace anytime soon. And we do know that that cannot happen unless Queen Naomi enters with him. Because the last thing Queen Naomi will do is to release Prince Tadenikawo to the king, you know, while the women were there. That is not going to happen. So they said Ooni told Mariam that, look, oh, you think I'm joking with you, that you need to go and find a house and rent a house outside and stay while building your house. That if this house takes you another 3 years, then you have to stay in the palace till then. That is never going to happen. That we do know you, that he know you very well, that you are a pathetic human being. You just want to come up with this idea now so that you will see reason to stay in the palace. That is not going to happen. No. So the best thing for you to do for yourself is to go and rent a house outside the palace. You can stay there while you build your own house. They said Mariam started fighting the king over that, or telling the king that, look, oh, I did not come to this palace on my own. You married me like you married Queen Naomi, and that is why I am here. And you do not have any right to push me out of my husband's house just like that without proper arrangement. That since you cannot buy the house that she found, that worth 300 and something million, that should be around 309 million from what we heard allegedly. They said Mariam have made it clear to the king that you need to wait until I finish building my house. And they said the king said that that is never going to happen. That she have given you time. And they said the time was too sudden, that Mariam went into tears as she started crying, saying that the king is throwing her out of her husband's house just because of Queen Naomi and all of that. But we do know that the king have given these people enough time. The thing is that they have decided not to leave, or maybe they want to know what the king will do. And as it is now, the king is very much ready to do anything just to see that they leave the palace for Queen Naomi to return. Because if he keep being linear with them or being soft with them, they will not leave. Oh, they will not leave. You know, so it is high time he change it for all of them so that they will leave the palace. Because if he keeps saying, you people should leave or this and that without taking any serious action against them, they are going to remain there. And Queen Naomi will not even mind them. Queen Naomi will still stay outside with Prince Tadenikawo, and people will still be talking, you know. So it is, they said, the king said that enough is enough. Oh. That enough is enough. That time have gone when he will be, you know, taking it lightly with them. They will be busy manipulating him. And we do know that the king said that all these women, they have a spirit of manipulations in them. I don't know if you have watched that video where he said it, that every woman is a witch according to the king, but I am not a witch. Oh. And witchcraft is all about manipulation, that they have their skills on how to manipulate people, especially men. So guys, when I saw this video, I was like, Anyways, the thing right now is that Mariam is set to leave the palace in tears as the king throws her out. You know, since she refused to go out on her own. So guys, that's the gist. So don't forget that they're all alleged information, because I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind, okay? Thanks for watching. Please help me share this video and subscribe to my channel if you're here to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. See you guys soon. Bye for now. Love you guys.